set for the weekend, and now they're a little more firm. This one's still a little movable, but this one should be pretty firm. Okay, this is your bottom, isn't it?
No, that's the top.
That's the top. Okay. So, I'll be perfectly honest, that's still a little bit too flimsy. So I want to show you guys something. Over here, I have hair dryers, okay? So if your clay is a little bit too flimsy yet, you can grab a hair dryer out of here and shoot your clay a little bit, okay? This is taking the moisture out, and this will get it to leather hard, okay? So Elena, can you sit here with the hair dryer on this for a second, please? Just go all the way around, go inside out, okay? Alright, so while she's doing that, I'm going to show you how to score and slip them together. Now remember, this is the slip bucket, okay? There is a cup in here that you can just pour the slip into your container so that you can use it. All right. Now, Max has already got hers scored and slipped together. So she just needs to do a couple of things, okay? She needs to work it in so it's not lumpy and dumpy, okay? And get it all nice and beautiful and smooth. You may want to rough it up or do whatever you want to it, but I want you to start off with it not lumpy and dumpy. So she's going to spend some time cleaning this up and getting it beautiful and smooth, okay? So, no, yours is fine. Oh, yours is fine. Okay, Elena, that's probably enough. She probably can't hear me.
Elena. Child.
Elena, can you go tap her and tell her that's enough? Okay, this one's the top.
No, bottom.
Bottom. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rough this up, and it's called scoring it, okay? And then I'm going to take some slip and put it right. I want the slip to be enough to go right in those cracks. Thank you.
Sorry, the it was too loud.
That's all good.
I'm just.
And it can get kind of mesmerizing when you're blow drying something.
It is.
Yeah. So I'm gonna rough up this side. And remember, when you score it, you want to go deep. You don't just want to make these flimsy little marks. And then I want to put enough liquid slip in here to fill in those the marks that I just made into the clay. Then you're gonna take these two pieces. Oops. They don't see how they don't quite fit together? I'm just gonna quickly pull this one out some more. I'm gonna make the diameter a little bit more. And that should allow them to fit together a little bit better. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay, now I'm gonna twist back and forth. I wish my neck would do that. Okay, so I'm gonna twist back and forth.
Oh. JT is like, don't break it.
And I'm gonna twist it and push it onto each other, and then I'm gonna take my finger. You can usually get most things done with your finger. Sometimes you need to pull in the spoon. And I'm gonna work those two pieces together. I'm gonna go both directions. Okay, and then if I have a ridge where I connected them, I'm going to show you what you can do. I'll have little pieces of clay up on the table, and you can grab one, and I'm going to show you how to roll a coil, and then I'm going to show you how to make a handle. So the next part of your construction is coil. Coil is everything, okay? When I start a coil, I thin out the clay as much as I can with my fingers, and it's dumpy and lumpy. I use those words a lot because they're not good words in clay. All right? So now, when you roll a coil, you need to have plenty of room, and this is why I give you such a big canvas, okay? Do you see how I'm going 360? I've watched people roll, and I stand up and I use my body to keep the canvas down, okay? Do you see how my hands are moving across? And I'm rolling it 360. And that's plenty. Some people will go roll coil like this, it's gonna be flat. To roll something round, you need to roll it 360, oops. That, you know what that, is this, which do you want the top?
Because the other way.
Okay, so that tells me we need to just go like this a little bit, okay? Not a lot, just a little. So you figure out how thick your coil needs to be. And then you can go ahead and score your clay again. Because every time that you connect something, you want to score it, okay?
So it can blend better.
Yes. We want to make sure that it attaches. And then you also want to score the piece you're going to put on, and then you put slip on. And we'll stick the coil right in that seam. Okay? And then once you get that stuck on, then you're gonna blend it in. And you're gonna make it look like it's not even there. We want this just to look like an egg shape.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna do that because this is not my pot. And I don't wanna, do you know what I mean?
JT's
I know that you wanna do some more work here, so I don't wanna ruin your work there, okay? So now that brings us to, and I need to put whatever clay I'm not using in my bag. That brings us to creating a handle, which you can do the same way. Now remember, you can turn these coil pots into anything you want. I'm just going to show you a basic handle. So I made a coil. Yeah, you're going to make a cat. So I'm not going to attach this to her. So what I would do is I would score both sides of this handle. I would score where I'm going to put it. Then I would put slip here. I would put it on, and then I would work that handle into the clay so you can't even see where it's attached. Okay? That's the goal. We want to make everything look like it's just all one. Okay? So if you want to make it into a cat, so maybe you want to form cat ears. And you want to score this side. And then go, you probably need a lot bigger than that because it's a bigger cat.
I was actually thinking of making the handles the cat ears.
Okay? So you would just score and slip that and then work it in and make the ears just look like they're part of it. If you want to do a tail, however big you want the tail, you would score and slip and add it. And then my suggestion is if you're going to make a tail, don't let it hang down because they would break. So if you make a tail, maybe you want to curl it onto itself. You know what I mean? Okay. Maybe you want your figure, and then you want to make sure that it sits over. Okay. Maybe you want your figure to have feet. So maybe you come in here and you form some paws. You can use your tool to make individual paws. And then you go ahead and score and slip, and you can add feet right down here if you want. This can become, I just told you how to make the vessel. This can become anything that you want it to become. And so after you get it attached and you get it smoothed and you get it wonderful, make it what you want it to become. And then the last thing we'll do is cut the lid. And then we'll smooth it out, and you'll have whatever you made becomes a vessel. Okay? Do you guys have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, you can stop now, JT.